Namaste, welcome. I am Ashley Turner. I'm a yoga and meditation instructor for over 18 years and a licensed psychotherapist here in the state of California. Welcome to all of you. We are talking about not making assumptions today. So, this is my series of Facebook Lives on emotional freedom, emotional agility, as Susan David puts it. And very, very important as the cornerstone of yoga psychology to learn how to manage our emotions, to learn how to take full responsibility for our emotions and free ourselves up from all of our expectations of other people, all of our assumptions about other people. So that's what we're diving into today. I would love to hear from you all. So those of you that are jumping on live, please put in the comments where you're from and who you are so I can get to know you a little bit better. If you're just tuning in, welcome. So very simple concept, don't make assumptions about other people's actions and also don't make assumptions about their intentions. This is a core attribute of having emotional freedom, of really taking responsibility and owning your own autonomy, cleaning up your side of the street. So in the field of yoga psychology, in the root of the practice, we understand that there are four primary aspects of mind from the yogic map of the mind. And one of them is called chitta. Chitta is sort of the mind chatter, that aspect of the mind that's just taking in data entry, data points. And then there's what's called the ahamkara, and ahamkara is the ego mind. So I'm going to dive into these a little bit more in the next couple of weeks, and we'll break down each one of them. But ahamkara means it's actually, the definition is the I maker. So that which is interpreting everything through the sense of me, mine, I, our individual sense of self, right? And so the ahamkara is interpreting and filtering everything that's happening, certainly in relationships, as it relates to you and your individual self. Now, one of the keys of our empowerment and our emotional freedom is that we start to cultivate in the yoga practice through our meditations what's called the buddhi. Buddhi is this third aspect of mind. And I like to think of it like the Buddha or the Buddha mind or the Buddha nature. So you're cultivating the wise mind, you're cultivating the non-judgmental, compassionate, loving, kind mind. And what happens is we have an experience, let's just say, because this is a common one that I see in my psychology practice, the dating scene, right? So you have the dating scene and someone doesn't call you back or they don't respond. And that's just chitta, that's just data entry, that's just a data point on the spectrum of life. But then the ahamkara, the ego mind, starts to interpret it. And it might interpret that based on your old wounds, your old experiences of being abandoned or being rejected or feeling insecurity or feeling not good enough. And so then we start to make assumptions and we start to create a whole storyline, a whole melodrama around one incident, which is someone didn't call you back. And so I literally work with this exact scenario with my clients many times over. Now, when we bring the buddhi online, the Buddha nature or the wisdom mind, it can say, well, maybe so, maybe not. Maybe they were rejecting you, maybe they're not. Maybe they're not interested, maybe they are. We don't know. So we hold that place of non-duality, of non-judgment. We're not making assumptions about an action or action. This is crucial because the truth is that most people aren't thinking about us nearly as much as we think they are. Even those that we really love, most people's actions, we're just getting caught up in other people's melodramas. We're just getting caught up. We're sort of, as Ram Dass says, a pawn in the game of other people's experiences. The key is, how do you interpret that? So this is, of course, one of the 4 agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. Don't take anything personally. Don't jump to assumptions. I always say to my clients, that person may not have called you back because their grandmother just passed away, or their dog got really sick, or they just lost a job. That happened to me once. I was dating someone and all of a sudden he sort of ghosted me. But the truth is, he just lost his job, and we hadn't been dating long enough for him to really come to me for support in that way. And he was freaking out. And so dating was like off the table, and this became his priority, right? So we don't know what's going on. We don't know. We certainly can't make assumptions as to the intention behind people's actions. So free yourself up, get the buddhi, the wisdom mind online, start to activate this aspect of self so that the ahamkara, the ego sense of self, isn't running the show. So bringing your spiritual wisdom body online, not making assumptions, unhooking, unplugging. These are traps. These are mind traps. And just notice that the assumptions that you tend to make most likely are related to your own core wounds. So that's a whole other video, and we'll bring that out next week. I'll do one on core wounds, core negative beliefs. But for now, for this week, your invitation, your homework, your charge is to not make assumptions about other people, about their actions, and about their intentions. So clear it all up. Just focus on your side of the street. Keep showing up. This is what's called a wholesome quality that we want to cultivate. Non-judgmental, patient, compassionate sense of self. So focus on cultivating this wholesome quality. And this, of course, is the root of these 3 and 4 aspects of mind of yoga psychology in my upcoming course, Yoga Psyche Soul. It's going to be launching online in just a couple weeks. So please, you can click the link right there. Actually, I can put it up here for you right now. And you can click the link to go and get on the wait list and get a lot more information on it. But just to get all the details, we're going to open registration in a few weeks. And I would love to know if you guys have any questions, any comments, any stories related to this, not making assumptions about other people's actions and their intentions. All right. Thank you all so much. Please like this if you like it, and please share this with anyone that you think might be interested. Share it to your page or tag someone below that you think could benefit from this message. Thank you all so much. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Namaste.